Robert Whittaker has just pulled off a fucking masterclass, knocking Ikram out in the first round. Robert Whittaker is back, man. I picked Whittaker to win this fight. I did not see that coming. Robert Whittaker put on an absolute clinic. He got up a first round KO in the first ever UFC Saudi Arabia event. And let's get straight into it, man. So, obviously the fight was very short, but we got a good bit out of it. Ikram was kind of rushed into this position a little bit. Obviously, like, it was a short notice fight for him, but he was training fully for that card. And the odds were literally down to the wire. I thought this fight was actually semi-close just because I thought the stylistic matchup was a bit of a nightmare for Whittaker. The fact that this guy could chin Whittaker and could chin him in the first round, I could see him having issues. But I did think Whittaker would win. He comes out there and gets back in the KO column, which I really didn't expect, to be honest with you. The last time Whittaker finished someone, like, geez, I actually can't even fucking remember, to be quite honest with you. But he did it. He got in there. He puts himself in a great position now. And Whittaker surely is going to be fighting for a #1 contender fight next. Everyone is saying Sean Strickland. I said in my last fight, Sean Strickland, and I also said if he didn't take any damage in this fight, he should be the co-main event of the Easy Drickus fight. And a lot of people are saying that now. I called it again. But anyway, Strickland versus Whittaker is the only fight to make a middleweight. I don't want to see Strickland fight the winner of Adesanya versus Drickus next, and then Whittaker, because Whittaker's not going to sit there and wait around. Whittaker wants to be active. He's going to keep it active, and I think with the momentum he's on, he's going to want to keep active. Do you know what I mean? How does that fight go? I think Whittaker would beat Sean Strickland, to be honest with you. I think Strickland's so basic. Whittaker's kind of plotting movement is going to give him difficulty as well. Whittaker, the only problem is I kind of notice he does fight with his hands low, and Strickland does have a very fast jab, but that's all he really has. He has no power. I don't think he has a knockout threat to Whittaker. You could even do this as a 5-round main event, which I wouldn't be mad at that either, to be honest with you. Both a 5-round between them two is great. But yeah, Whittaker, there was kind of doubts in my mind, especially about, God, he looked kind of shit against Costa. He got knocked out by Drickus. Are we seeing the decline? But fucking hell, like, he comes out there and puts on a first round KO over someone that's got a lot of hype in the UFC. For Ikram, I think you just need to go back to where he was, kind of climb the rankings a bit. Just because you got lost to Robert Whittaker doesn't mean you're out of this division. He just kind of needs to climb the rankings a bit, but don't be giving him fucking matchups like Paulo Costa or Marvin Vettori just yet. You know, keep kind of like building the rankings. So like 15 upwards, 14, 13, in and around there. I don't think that's a bad thing for him, but yeah, tonight was all about Whittaker, man. The shot selection was on point. He hit him with a nasty uppercut to finish the job as well. Kind of hit him with a leading right hand to wobble him. You could see his legs go straight away, and Whittaker just smelled blood. It's kind of like middleweight's in a very good position now. I want to see Strickland Whittaker simply because it's not a rematch, bro. We have so many rematches at middleweight. We want some new matchups. You could do Drickus versus Strickland, Drickus versus Whittaker, Izzy versus Whittaker, Izzy versus Strickland. They're all rematches that could be one fight away. Do this one. Do the Strickland match. Give us something new. And then, fuck it, if you know, Whittaker wins, it's guaranteed going to be a rematch for someone. If Whittaker versus fights Strickland, someone's going to be rematching Drickus or Izzy. But I'm not mad at that, because we got a new matchup with Whittaker versus Strickland. Whittaker needed a big performance here, because I felt like his confidence was kind of like not going, but was a little bit off. You know, because the Costa fight, he was so close, and then you look at Strickland versus Costa. Boring ass fight, but Strickland won the fight. So yeah, it's good to see Whittaker back in the win column, man. I'm happy for him. There's some good matchups. Obviously, Chimaev is still out there, but no fucking chance does Chimaev deserve a shot at him now. Absolutely no way. Like I said, I want to see Cannonier versus Hamzat now, or even fucking Vettori, someone like that. Vettori hasn't fought in a year, so why not give him Hamzat, good wrestler as well. But yeah, Whittaker, man, great to see him back in the win column. Middleweight's in a good spot right now as well. I'm hyped to see Whittaker because he just looked like his shot selection was so good last night. You know what I mean? He wasn't a beat off. He was on it the whole time. It's hard to see the Hamzat fight. I think Whittaker. I picked Whittaker to win that, and after seeing last night, I do think Whittaker would have won that as well. But that's a fight that could happen down the line for a belt or something like that. But yeah, Strickland versus Whittaker, only fight to make in my opinion. Let me know what you thought of the fight below. Thanks for watching.